Lots of hustle and bustle in the city that never sleeps. But then again, that's always the case. We unveil our top 10 plays at halftime of Monday Night Football. And here we go. We start with the New Orleans Andre Battle of Hastings. Just like they did in 1066, a catch on his back. Play number 9, safety first. Unfortunately for Trent Dilfer in the box, the ball hit his head. But alertly, at least he knocked the ball out of bounds for a safety. 2 points Eagles. Play 8, John Jett of the Lions had a black card when this snap over his head. But the Lions certainly recovered. Hit of the day, a guy that now goes out for bombs. Play number 7, Junior Seau with the smack to Jeff Flick. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, Gerald Dixon for the Chargers as they flatten the Bengals in Cincinnati. Play 6. One man has hit 60 homers twice in his career and happened on Saturday. Sammy, say it ain't Sosa, did it for the Cubs. Mark McGwire inching closer to being the second one. More on that in a moment. You want long ball, back to football. From Wrigley to the Silverdome. And play 5. The surprising Detroit Lions, Charlie Batch to Big David Sloan. He could go all the way. 74 yards. The Packers can't catch him. Lions 2-0. Look, Ma, one hand. Yancey Thigpen of the Tennessee Titans. Frank Sanders, Arizona Cardinals. And Randy Moss, Minnesota Vikings. Play 3 for 3 touchdowns by 1:30 Eastern for Stephen Davis of the Washington Redskins. He had 5 touchdowns in 3 years. He had 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter against the Giants. Play 2, Doug Flutie. Is there anything he can't do? Spotting Mo Lewis of the Jets, 80 pounds. Flutie cuts him on this run by Antoine Smith. Flutie ran 24 yards for a touchdown for the Bills over the Jets. He accounted for 227 yards alone, more than the Jets' total team. But play 1, under 2 minutes to go. Tie game 20 in all. Lance, Sargent shoulders from Hofstra for the Niners. Adjust the helmet. He knows nothing. He sees something. It's the end zone. Touchdown, 64 yards, 28-21. The Niners win and avoid their first 0-2 start since 1982. That's a long time ago.
Some people literally go to therapy instead of having friends.
Totally. I mean, some people don't have an option, but yeah, to choose it instead is rough.
Yeah.
To be like, I could have a friend, but instead, I'll just use ChatGPT. I think that's going to be the next generation. Is it's going to be a bunch of kids who, instead of going to a therapist, they just ask ChatGPT everything.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, dude. I don't know when you started adding that to your repertoire, but it's hitting every time. I just don't see it coming.
Carson.
I know. So, like, what, have you been watching Carson lately?
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe. Who cares?
No, you've been in car rides with Nar and Van, and it's halfway rubbed off.
It's crazy, guys. It's really, really crazy, guys.
It's crazy, guys. You're just in a car, and Narn goes, "It's crazy, guys," and then you go, "Wild stuff."
Johnny Narn. Crazy, guys. Really, really crazy. Wild stuff.
You just start saying that after every bit.
That's a good, like, sitting in a bar, just sit in the silence for a second. Wild stuff. Wild stuff.
The thing is, I think that Johnny, most of the time he said it, was being genuine. But to do the impression, it's so sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh, wild stuff.
It's sort of like Carson he always sounded as if he was like patronizing his guests.
Yes. Totally.
And that was kind of like the charm of it, was like,
now you've got something really interesting here.
yeah. And they'd be like, oh, Johnny, being a married man just sure is different. He's like, oh yeah, I bet. Why don't you tell us all about it? It's like as if he was being shitty to them.
But also then they couldn't be like, nah.
Wow, so your oven broke. Some interesting life you've got there.
Yes, well, Johnny, it did keep us up at night.
Wild stuff.
Well, we're going to go to commercial now. But we'll be right back.
With more of this just really, really exciting stuff.
I've got a guy coming on next. He's got a potato. Looks like Abraham Lincoln.
The 9/11 call from Johnny Carson. I feel like there's a yak on my chest.
Dude, I'd love to bring back the Swami. I think that's the great Carson character that they did so many bits for it. We ought to be able to write modern Swami bits.
What was the Swami again?
So he had the headdress on, right? And then he had an envelope, like a sealed envelope. And he would try to guess what the message in the envelope was.
Oh.
And he would guess it with like some kind of a riddle.
Mm-hmm.
But it was such like a specific format. I can't really remember. Where it'd be like
it's like a bad clairvoyant character.
Yes, exactly. Like he can't pick up the whole clue. He can only pick up parts of it, by putting it to his head.
Uh-huh.
So, so the thing in the envelope would be something like a famous mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
So so then he'd say, put the envelope to his head and say like,
what? Wait, was it Carson doing the character?
Yeah, he was doing a character of the Swami.
He was the Swami.
Yeah, no, wait, the Swami is fucking the football guy. Actually, are they both the Swami? I think it's just an Indian term.
That's Marcus Spears. That's Swagoo that you're thinking.
No, I'm thinking of Boomer.
Boomer was the Swami.
Or no, not Boomer. Who's the guy who does like the 1 minute summaries?
That's also Boomer. That's the other Boomer.
The other Boomer. He's also known as the Swami, I'm pretty sure.
Any good? Yeah.
The Raiders. 29-42.
All the shit that like fucking RFK gets now for his voice, it's just because he is weird. Because like Boomer, that guy's got the gnarliest fucking smoker voice ever.
That's what people love about him.
And it's like he does those things. That's what we've talked about. He has to like talk in like pretty short burst sentences because he's running out of breath every 12 words. He goes out back in the body. He's gonna go.
Dude, I just looked up the Swami. And Chris Berman is wearing this Swami hat.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I can see that now. Yeah.
One of the craziest hats I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't even know if Corey Holcomb could pull off this hat. It's like made out of feathers.
Oh, well, that is a different hat than I was thinking of.
Or it's like black with like orange feathers coming out of it somehow. I mean, it looks like he had a few different Swami hats, but.
It's me, the Swami.
Let's see if Swami was Johnny. Oh, yeah, but the Johnny Carson.
I think Chris Berman's one of those guys where he's like, like never eat a vegetable.
Oh, yeah. Like counts ketchup as a vegetable.
Yeah. I forget what his crazy food take is.
I mean, I'm sure it's something with a build like that, with a voice like that. Okay, so Carson, he was Karnak the Magnificent. Karnak.
Okay.
And he had a big red hat, but it also had a big white feather on the front and lots of jewels hanging off of it. Yeah, and he would take it on, and he also had like a black cape robe, a feathered turban, and a cape. This character was taken from Steve Allen's Answer Man segment. What? Damn. So yeah, and he would always do this big prep to like make it seem like it was real. You know, he'd say, "I hold in my hand these envelopes, and a child of 4 can plainly see these envelopes have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in a mayonnaise jar on Funk and Wagnall's porch since noon today. No one but you knows the contents of these envelopes. But you in your divine and mystical way will ascertain the answers, having never before heard the questions." I mean, what a setup.
Yeah. Quite a Swami.
Yeah. I think he is Karnak is a Swami.
Yeah. Swami. I was thinking Swami is right next to Guru in my brain.
Totally. Okay, so I still don't really get how he would do it. So it'd be like, what do you have left after eating La Brea Tar peaches? And then he'd open the envelope and he'd say, La Brea Tar pits.
Yeah. I thought that the joke would be that he would set up one so obvious like that and then get it wrong.
Well, the thing, I'm not really sure when he would open the envelope then. I gotta figure this out.
So I'm just learning that this isn't an original bit. Wild stuff. Apparently we took this from some black guy.
Ooh. I like this. It says, if a joke, often a bad pun, generated a negative response, Karnak would give a disapproving look, then cast a comedic Middle Eastern curse upon the audience.
Just go like,
such as, may your favorite daughter be featured in NFL films, sack of the week. That's a good curse. But your daughter featured in sack of the week.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Yeah, unless she's like dating the guy who did it.
I've shown you the Deacon Jones thing, right?
Wait, I got one more here. May a bloated yak change the temperature of your jacuzzi.
I mean, even less likely, frankly.
Yeah. This guy loves yaks.
Yeah. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Wild stuff.
May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the crotch of the person sitting next to you.
Oh, that's not it. Everybody sit next to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait a second. That'll backfire.
Johnny's like the only one in the room not sitting next to somebody.
Ah, that's smart. May your proctologist be a frustrated concert trombonist. I'm not sure what that actually means, but it does conjure an image.
Yeah, that means he's going to, like, violently jerk you off while he's...
Yeah. Well, he's investigating your ass.
I guess maybe, like, if they're putting the camera up there or something, but do they even have that back then?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I mean, what the fuck was proctology before that camera came out?
Oof. Yeah, like, what could you even... Because I think you could feel, like, the prostate with your finger or something.
Yeah, hi, I'm a proctologist. I have no idea. But your asshole does feel gross.
Well, that's like my favorite Norm bit now about the proctologist, where he talks about when you're a doctor and you get to decide what kind of doctor to be.
Yeah.
He's like, at first I was very suspicious because why would anyone choose the ass doctor? But then you realize that's where all the bad stuff goes to hide.
Uh-huh.
You know, ass cancer, or people hide drugs up there, or whatever his other example was. But it's like now, almost every medical procedure you do, they have to check your ass first. And who knew that crazy proctologist with a vision long ago was right? When do we get a look in the guy's ass?
So I hear that you look inside of people's assholes.
Wild stuff. That is wild stuff.
But I feel like Carson, wouldn't he occasionally kind of have like a guest like that? Like, this guy is a something.
Yeah.
You know, like...
No, because like I remember my dad telling me about seeing a episode of Carson when he was a little kid, and the guest was the guy who invented, you know, in the middle of the road where there's those like reflective bumps.
Uh-huh.
Those like orange-ish bump things.
Carson had that guy on?
He had the guy on who invented those. And
wild stuff.
Wild stuff. And my dad said he remembered the guy went on and he was like, yeah, I invented it. And Carson was like, so how much money you make on that invention? He's like, well, I get a penny for every one. And then I love to imagine my dad's imagination going wild. You know, a child thinking of a penny for every one of those things on the road.
Wow. There's like 100 feet.
I mean, as you're driving your car, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And then every like 5 years or so, when they replace them, you get the big check.
Oh yeah.
But that check's not as big as it used to be.
No, but he's doing all right.
I mean, not that the money's the same. It just doesn't go as far.
Yeah. You think we probably have more roads now.
Well, ever since that guy came around that invented those reflective poles that, fold over.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good too.
Livelihood.
Yeah, or even just the double white line with the rivets in it.
Yeah, he hates that guy.
Oh.
Are you working on that?
Yeah. I don't even know what the show is. Dan Dosimo.
Is that like a mime?
I'm not sure.
Great, that's Dosimo.
Oh, it's 2 shows. I didn't realize that. Well, that's good to know.
Like you got your work cut out for you there, champ.
I guess so.
After all the work you've already been putting in today.
Tell me about it.
You're jumping over breakfast, dude.
Yeah, I gotta eat my protein before it's too late.
Before it's too late?
Yeah.
Well, no. It's just about having protein is the last thing you eat. You know this.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's all about the last thing you eat.
Yeah, Dr. Fitzgerald told me. You know my doctor, Dr. Quinn Fitzgerald. Dr. Quinny Fitzgerald. From Dr. Heathers.
Yeah, he would be a bad doctor.
I told him I think I have Parkinson's. I can't even hold on to my utensils at the house anymore. He said, "You have multiple of those?" I mean, this guy's wild. This guy has only a knife at his house.
Yeah. This guy's not even afraid of bugs.
I walked into his office and said, "Grab a chair." There was only one chair. Here's the good one.
We'll share the pillow.
Yeah, Dr. Quinny Boombop. This is a character we could do. I think this is, dude. If we did Dr. Quinny Boombop and it's Quinn giving medical advice.
And we could just like
a white lab coat with
have
like
him give his real medical advice.
Yeah, because Quinn thinks he's got ideas. Quinn's got ideas that would shake the foundations of medicine to its core.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what he's come up with recently?
Yeah. Do you think we get sued by like the Dangerfield estate for doing Quinny Boo Bop?
Yeah, I wonder how that works.
Yeah, like how like intellectual property of bits. I mean, like,
otherwise they just disappear if there's no one to revitalize them.
Yeah. Has a comic ever tried to sue another comic for stealing material?
That's a good question. Like, there've been so many music lawsuits. You'd think there'd be a comparable comedy one. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like we're in the, like, this decade it will happen.
Yeah, probably. But even like, remember the fat Jew? Remember that guy?
Joe Crudo?
No, there's this guy who was called like the Fat Jew. And he was
who as the Fat Jew?
He was like a Twitter guy or something maybe, and he would just repost jokes.
Okay.
But he got like 1 million followers. So then Comedy Central or something like was gonna give him a show. And everyone was pissed where they're like, this guy doesn't even write any jokes, he just reposts jokes.
No, I don't remember. When was this?
Maybe 10 years ago?
Oh.
You don't know about the Fat Jew?
I don't remember the Fat Jew.
This seems like right up your alley.
I would have thought so as well, frankly.
The Fat Jewish.
That's what he was called.
The Fat Jew or the Fat Jewish, yeah. Josh Ostrovsky. Yeah, I go to his Instagram, 9 million followers. His bio, it says, my mom fucked Shel Silverstein in 1971, parentheses, seriously.
Well, it seems like he came up with that one.
That one seems pretty good. Well, but the thing is, I bet he just like mined deep for that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, maybe I should follow this guy. He does seem to have good memes and shit.
You're in. You're back.
I mean, who cares that he doesn't have original content? He's got 8.8 million followers and 4,200 posts. My wife lost a bet and had to wear this Chewbacca mask while giving birth. I mean, genius.
I mean, I don't care if it's stolen. That's good family fun right there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go and get to the cooking here.
Word. I'll catch you later, buddy.
All right. Talk to you later.
And what does a regular doctor ever even do? They take your blood pressure. I've had my blood pressure taken probably 10,000 times. You know, and you never get worried or anything. You know, and it feels fun because you feel like Superman on one arm or something. But then the guy's like, "Wow, you're 140 over 5." He goes, "Is that good?" They go, "I don't even know anymore." All blurs together. Now I'm going to strike your knee with a hammer. What do you think about that? From the cartoons? You're still doing that shit? What does that ever fucking prove? Ever helped anybody? They hit your knee with a hammer. They go, "Ah, my knee!" And then the guy's like, "Excellent." Yes. Exactly how you should react when someone hits you in the knee with a hammer. You just pay Janice over there $80. What about when they just use their smartness to trick you, you know? Because they know bigger words than you and shit. So one time when I go, "God damn, doc, I don't know, man. I got something where I'm always tired." And the guy's like, "Sound like you got chronic fatigue syndrome." God damn. What's that? He's like, "Well, chronic means always, and fatigue means you get tired, and syndrome means something you got." Anyway, so $80. I like how they check for cancer. You remember that? They go, "Ah, here you go." Poke your belly for a few minutes. As if cancer's that stupid, it's gonna fucking hide like a quarter of a centimeter under your fucking belly. Cancer hides where everything hides, up your ass. You know what I mean? That's where rare jewels go to hide. That's where expensive narcotics go to hide. Where cancer goes to hide, because they all figure, well, nobody's got to look at my guy's fucking ass. There's no ass doctor. Well, it turns out there is ass doctor. Thank God for them. And at first, you know, I was a little suspicious about the ass doctor. I'll say that when I first went, because I know there's that time in medical school where you have to choose your, you know, specialty. And I said, you know. And so the head doctor's like, "All right, listen to me, doctor students, and I will tell you. There's many things you can do in doctoring. I guess we'll start with the top. Hey, how about a brain surgeon? Can you imagine that, huh? Imagine having, I mean, that's a synonym for intelligence itself. People go, "Wait, that guy, he's a brain surgeon," you know? And the brain is the central neuropathic. What is it, Fred? Yes, I wanted to ask a question about the brain surgery. Yeah, what is it? You get to look in a guy's ass? No, Fred. There's a heart surgeon. Oh, hey, how about the heart? For years, poets have made it akin to the very soul itself. Imagine the godlike feeling you'll have, student doctors, when you take a man's heart, still beating, in your hands, and are able to... What is it, Fred? Yeah, I was thinking about doing the heart thing. When let's say you take the heart out, is that before or after you look up the guy's asshole. What's wrong with you, Fred? God damn it. It's always like this with you. And meanwhile, Fred's a fucking pioneer. Oh, my God.